Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for investing the next 5 minutes of your time to watch this aha moment. I'm hoping to keep it under 5, 6 minutes, maybe max. I've been doing pretty good this week, so let's see what I can do today. This message is specifically for all the entrepreneurs in the community. This is an important message, an aha moment about profiting in business. So for those of you who haven't caught me before, my name is Taunya Woods Richardson. I'm a financial strategist who's been working with entrepreneurs for the last 30 years. And of those 30 years, 10 have been specifically immersed in helping entrepreneurs to build sound financial strategies. I'm also a neuroeconomics expert, which is really just a fancy way of saying that I am a person who is extraordinarily fascinated by better understanding how our brain works, how our mind works with respect to the decisions that it makes as it pertains to what we do with money. So today's aha moment is really all about net profit. And just to be clear on net profit is the number that we arrive at when we take all of our income, we subtract our cost of goods, aka direct expenses, and then we get left with something called a gross profit. And then with that gross profit, we subtract our operating expenses. And then that distills down to the net profit, also known as the bottom line in business. So this is what I want to share with you today. Now, there's two really important reasons why net profit is important in business. The first one is that net profit, otherwise known as retained earnings, is really what becomes our safety net in business. It becomes our savings. And it is what allows us to weather the storm and survive economic downturns. And the vast majority of businesses were not profiting in a healthy way. Hence, 2 to 3 weeks into COVID, we saw this emergence of everybody desperate to find money and people talking about bankruptcy and laying people off. So believe it or not, that is not my aha moment today, but I wanted to share that with you because of its relevance and significance to how you start to rebuild going forward. So the aha moment today is that the net profit is equal to the rate of return that we are getting on our business investment, the rate of return. And here's what I want you to think about. If you're a business owner, and let's just say hypothetically, you've invested $100,000 of cash into your business. I'm not even talking about time right now, but you're going to take that cash, put it into your business to start a business. I can tell you that pre-COVID, you could take that $100,000, you could go to any financial institution, and you could put it in a great number of index funds. As an example, there's many other investment vehicles and opportunities out there, but let's just say you were to put it in an index fund, and you could quite reasonably, it would be expected that you could make anywhere from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11% on that money for 10 minutes worth of work, maybe 15. If you have your account set up and you do a deposit, you take that money and you make a pretty good, healthy return on it. Again, I know all the investment advisors out there are going, well, that's definitely generalizing, and I understand that it is, but I want to get this point across, that there are many investment opportunities out there that will get you a better rate of return than what you're probably making on your business. And you're going to get that rate of return for investing 10, 15, 20 minutes worth of work. So here's the reality of what we were seeing in Canada. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to Ron Robichaud. He's a brilliant man out from the East Coast who really kind of is opening people up to the reality of the lack of net profit in Canadian businesses. So by his estimate, in the work that he's been doing, over 80% of his clients have been generating less than a 5% net profit. Sorry, my voice cut out there for a second. So less than 5% net profit. Now, in my experience, I too have seen that with clients, but the one thing that I've also noticed, and I don't know if this is Ron's experience, is that what most of these business owners are not including is an owner's salary. So once we add a fair market owner's salary to the mix, oftentimes that net profit will drop way down to barely breaking even and most likely a deficit position. So the question becomes, why are you choosing? Why is it okay that your business investment can suffer and barely break even, if that? You might be losing money on your business investment when you could take that money and for 10 minutes worth of work, get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Every investment is different. But you see where I'm going with this point. So I want to leave that with you, because that message typically starts to sound the alarms for business owners. And why I'm sharing that with you now here is because as we start to get back to business as normal, my hope, my wish for everybody is that we don't go back to normal. We don't return to normal, because normal was not healthy. Normal was not healthy for us. The vast majority of Canadian entrepreneurs, small business owners, were financially compromised. So let's not rush back to normal. And I also know that based on the human psyche, when we're most likely to do what needs to be done, when we're most likely to stand up, step up, take the action required, is when we're feeling most uncomfortable, when we're feeling most vulnerable, when we're feeling most fragile. That time is now. So that's what I want to leave you with today. If you would like to better understand your mind on money or your budgets and your financial snapshots, please reach out. There are tons of resources for you, many of them free, that I would love to send your way. So thanks for investing. I forget how much time now, 5, 6, 7 minutes. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you have a great Wednesday. We'll see you here tomorrow for another aha moment. Bye for now, everybody.